My name is Dean. I am Andrew's younger, one of his younger brothers. There's three more right here. But we lived at a house off Wheel Drive. So this was kind of our crew here. So I was the youngest of the boys, although these are my brothers too. That being said, we'll move forward. I'm Dean, that's it. Cheers! We can cheers to that, please. There's two types of people in this room right now as I hold the microphone. One type is on the edge of the seats wondering, oh, what's he going to say? The other type has no idea that I'm capable of taking up roughly 47 minutes of their time on accident. Andrew, I'll keep this sweet for you, but I can't promise it'll be short, so forgive me in advance, thank you. As a brotherhood at the Wheel Drive household, I look at your position as this: monkey in the middle. What's monkey in the middle without a monkey in the middle? Michael, Andrew, me, or best man, groom, better looking best man. And no, Jessie, although she's not here, I didn't forget about you. It's just a bro thing. You've been a piece of the puzzle this family always needed. And when I say this family, I mean this family. And brother, you've been marked. And let me explain to you what I mean you've been marked. You are a marked human being by God that called you to go through events and experiences in your life that were only meant for stepping stones to move you forward and help you grow and become who you are today. You are an individual who brings joy into a room and can get a room full of laughter with a simple introduction. Your presence can fill a void that may be unseen but not unnoticed. And your heart is bigger than the one that pumps blood through your vessels. And that value that you bring to a person is unmeasurable. The good Lord marked you in 1991, and as I sit back and reflect, he tells me this: Andrew, you are my child, and I have gifts for you. Apply these to your life and be exactly who you are, and these gifts will supply an abundance of people, including yourself. I'm blessed to be a part of that abundance. I think we're all blessed to be a part of that abundance. And you've been an outlet for me when I didn't have the friend that I truly needed in that moment. Let's reminisce. We shared a room together for 12 years? And that was fine and dandy until I woke up with no clothes in my dresser and invisible socks. But you were an outlet for me because you paid me an allowance of $5 for each piece of clothing you took, and I'd never felt more entrepreneurial in my life. We were wrestling partners. Thursday night SmackDown and Monday Night Raw, baby. We didn't skip a beat. And it was almost as if we looked forward to commercials so we could act it out ourselves like we were the next world champion title holder. Again, you were an outlet for me because I stood a way better chance of rolling with you than I did against Michael. In 2014, we decided to get an apartment together. I think it went great. For the first 3 months out of the 1-year lease we signed. My consistency of always having a loud group at the apartment, which took away from your peace and quiet time as well as your personal space. But again, you were an outlet for me, because there was no way I could do that at Mom's house. The great banquet. 72 hours with many men. No phones, no clocks, no distractions, with the Holy Spirit at work. And nobody here knows what we truly experienced that weekend. And I know that after that weekend, you shined a light more than I had ever seen after what had once looked like a dark valley. And I thank God for that. And he gets that glory, as I had the honor to baptize you after you began to develop your sense of relationship with the Lord. But Caitlin, I really, really thank you. You've been a peach to this man. So much that it's become a reality. But it's clear as day that you have brought the best out of this man, and I ask that as you two forge forward, that you continue to do that and encourage him to be the best version of himself. But who knew, Andrew? Who knew that you are a marked individual who is not only a great human being, but a great friend, a great son, a great uncle, a great brother. God did, and man, I'm spoiled, because I got front row seats to watch you shine the light through your loved ones. Speaking of loved ones, I made a really good friend this past Thursday night, and I began a new friendship. Dwight Robinson, Tad Jerry's best friend, and which I must add, he's beaming down right now, and he's so proud of you, as we all are. But you want to see what true hands and feet of the Lord look like? Get to know Dwight. 3 hours of back and forth of learning and fellowshipping, I asked for a takeaway from him, as he's a very wise man. Let me add this. It's not a coincidence that I met with someone who wanted to meet me for the last 25 years. But God opened the door and the time slot for that. It's not a coincidence that our beautiful little sister just gave birth to a beautiful soul 4 days ago. And it's not a coincidence that this happened all in the same week as your big day in which we stand here today. These are not just coincidences. This is just what it looks like when God is at work and in the process of providing many blessings in which some are unseen and unknown today. But we trust in him. And I said, Dwight, give me something from my brother's speech as a reminder for him to be the best husband that he can be for his wife for life. And you realize, right, that this is for life. And he told me something along the lines of this. Keep your intimacy with God at its strongest. He needs to come first because there are going to be situations that come that are more than you know what to do with. Things that we can't handle on our own. There's an outlet. We need something bigger than us. We need a higher source to run to, and we can't be the source because he's the source. And I follow that up with this. Maintaining your intimacy with God will allow your heart to grow with capacity. And with your heart being able to gain capacity, it swells and it grows. And this will allow you to take in more. But we can only carry so much as a human being. And that goes for situations that you have to encounter in your future, both of you, in which you have no idea what it's going to look like. But I'm telling you, brother, if you confide in him and you make him number one and hold him close, he will create the way for you and Caitlin that no evil or humankind can get in the way of. God bless the future of you two. And God bless your marriage and your experiences of life of Hinds. God bless your future children's. And God bless your future children's. Now raise a glass with me as we welcome Caitlin into our family. And cheers for all to come in the brightest of days of the both of you beautiful people. I love you, brother, and I love you, sister.